We're here at the Bridge House College annual university fair. It's basically a fair where different partner colleges, Bridge House College has 30 partner colleges all over the world, come with their personnel to tell us about what they have at schools. And then honestly, I believe it's better for us because we get one-on-one answers for questions we can't ask on the websites, things that we want to know, the little things like closest means to transportation, the accommodation. Those are the kind of answers that the personnel can provide for us. It also helps us to get an understanding of what courses and what we want to study at the university, because it also tells us what we can put together. For example, personally, I want to study 2 courses, but I just learned that my course is very, very intense, so I can't join in with any other thing.
We're an alliance of 12 universities in the USA. Some of the biggest public schools in the US have come together, and the criteria of coming together is that you have to be ranked either in the top 50 or top 100 in the US to be a part of the alliance. And we've come together to make sure that we can assist international students in getting a really, really good education in the US.
I used to go to the Bridge House campus when it was in another location. It's great that they've moved to this location, and the experience and the relationship continues to grow. It's a great place for students to study. I think it gives them a real good opportunity to develop both personally and academically, and I think it prepares them very well for a UK higher education experience.
I would say it's been very impressive and reassuring. One thing is that letting your kids go after the secondary school, or it's a little bit of a tough task. So when you have a situation where you can get quality education and it's still within the shores of the country, and you can get quality that is akin to anywhere in the world, that gives a lot of sense of comfort. So it's like the name implies, it serves as a bridge between those of us that aspire to do outside the country higher education and leaving the secondary school. I think it's been very nice. I've seen the impact it has on my daughter. I've seen that the quality of the education is good, and the environment has been very serene, and it's quite comforting that you can have that kind of quality education within the country.
Well, we've got to know each other, I think, better. We understand how you work. We've watched your facilities expanding and improving, and so I think we just work well together. Well, they seem to be articulate. They seem to be well researched when they talk to us. They've done their homework, and they seem to be highly motivated. So I think that makes a difference.
Okay, so just from the previous years and being reiterated today really, the students are really good quality, so that's a really good start. They're always well qualified, they're always prepared, and they know what sort of subjects they want to study, which is really helpful. And they're quite passionate both about their areas of study but also their extracurricular activities, which is really important for UK universities. So again today the quality's been really good. We know the quality of both the foundation and the A-level, and these are the sort of students we can see at Birmingham because we're a high quality institution, so we want to attract high quality students in Nigeria.
So far it's been very interesting. I've worked with some of the best students. Most of our students, I've been working with Bridge House now for the past 3 years. Most of our students have made it into very top universities in America with a lot of scholarships. The students I'm working with right now, there are a lot of, most of them are also already getting admission. Some of them have actually gotten admission into very top schools in the US with very good funding.
Every time I think about Bridge House, my smile just opens. I love Bridge House. I've been working with Bridge House College for about 6 years now. So I've seen many Bridge House students, such as yourself, pass through university, come out the other side and become very successul. So Bridge House, for me, I'm their #1 fan.
I got very good testimonials from my friends who over the years have trained their kids through Bridge House. They all have nice things to say about Bridge House. That gave me a lot of sense of comfort, because the best way to make an assessment before you take your options or pick your options is to either have good testimonials. You know, like I was telling someone this morning, the testimonials, I'm already actually recommending Bridge House to other people based on the experience so far. But what brought me here is the feedback I got from friends who were parents of children that went through Bridge House. The feedback is quite interesting and very reassuring. That's why I decided to take a chance and bring my daughter to Bridge House.